Hey everyone, it's me, Kat. I'm here today to do a tag. This is like my third time trying to do this video, but it's the inside out tag from the channel Get Bookish. I really like their channel. I will leave a link to them down below. I'm also going to leave a link to the people that originated this tag, and it is Mammoth Books, I believe, or Mammoth Books. Um, so I will leave their link down below also. I'm going to be looking down. It's because I have my questions on my iPad so that it's just easier for me. And the questions will also be down below. It goes by the letters. So the first one is I, and it's inside flap / back of book summaries. Too much info or not enough? Um, I am not one to read the summaries. I'm very sorry. I know the girls from Get Bookish will get mad at me, but I don't like to read the summaries a lot. I do read, like, when I pick up a book, I read the first couple of lines in the summary, just so I can get like, a feel of what the book is about. A lot of the books that I buy, I've already known about from someone on YouTube, or a friend, or one of my parents, or something. Um, or it was a recommendation or something like that. I never go out and just buy a book without reading the summary. But I have confession, I do not read the whole entire summary because a lot of the times it gives away information that I don't want to know until I read the book. Um, but yeah, so I think books need a summary. I hate books that don't have a summary. They need a summary, but it can't be too long. I normally, like, I'll read the first couple of lines and then I'll read, like, this author tells this story through this and this. So I'll read those two things just to kind of get a feel of the book and like what it's about. But I don't want to know all of the information at once. I feel it kind of ruins it for me. Next is N, new book. What form do you want it to be in? Be honest. Audiobook, ebook, paperback, or hardcover? Personally, my favorite is paperback. I do have a lot of hardcover books, but that is only because I either had a gift card or they came from Goodwill, so they were really cheap or something like that. I normally do not go out and buy paperbacks because they are wicked expensive. And I just like the feel of, hardcovers because they're wicked expensive. I just like the feel of paperbacks. I think they're a lot easier to read. And it doesn't have the dust cover, which I absolutely hate that. Um, and then to talk about audiobook and ebook, audiobook I don't really like because I don't want to listen to the book. I want to read the book. And it just kind of feels like I'm kind of listening to music in a way because I'm just listening to it. And then ebooks I will never do. I did try it once on my iPod and I just did not like it. I absolutely hate the Nooks. I hate the Kindles. I don't want one. I never will. I like having the actual book in my hand and being able to, like, have it instead of on this little thing. Like, I don't like it. Anyway, next is S, and it's scribble while you read. Do you like to write in your books, take notes, making comments, or do you keep your books clean? I keep my books sparkling clean. I hate when people write in their books. I understand that if it's like one of your favorite books and you make like little comments, I have before um put post-it notes wherever I wanted to make a comment so I wouldn't write in the book, because I think it was freshman year in high school, my teacher made us write in the book and I told her I cannot write in the book. It cannot happen. I believe it's a sin. So I just can't, and she said that I could do post-it notes and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do that, but that's the extent of it. I really don't think you should write in books. You should keep your books neat and organized and pretty and awesome and not written in. Next one. In your best voice, read for us your favorite first sentence from a book. This one was really hard because a lot of the books I own I have not read yet. And even if I have read them, I remember what a book is about and I remember what a book is, like what happens in the book. But a lot of times I can't remember the first line or like how things are said and stuff like that. So I had to be a copycat and take one of their first lines. You guys should know it when I read it. So I'm sorry for copying you, but it is my favorite book, so I had to do it. Mr. and Mrs. Drewsley of number 4 Private Drive were proud to say they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, because they just didn't hold to such nonsense. Which, of course, is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I picked this book not only because she had one of the girls had used it as their favorite first line, so it gave me the idea of it, and I even went through all of the Harry Potter books to find which one I liked the best, and this is the one that I like the best, because of course you all know how much I am in love with Harry Potter. It's like my Bible. I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. And I feel like this isn't my favorite book out of the whole series, but it is one of my favorite books because it's the start of Harry Potter. It's when my obsession first came to be, so I had to pick Harry Potter. Sorry, guys. Next one, D. Does it matter to you whether the author is male or female when you are deciding on a book? What if you are unsure of the author's gender? I could care less. A lot of the times I don't even know if they are boy or girl. I've, on numerous occasions on this channel, I have said a author's name and then just automatically said it was a he or automatically said it was a she and then was totally wrong. I really could care less if the author is a boy or girl, just as long as they can write well. And of course it doesn't like make me decide on whether I'm going to read a book or not. I'm not that much of a feminist. Next one, E. Ever read ahead, or have you read the last page way before you got there? I don't think that I have ever read the last page of a book. I know my friends used to. They used to say that it's good luck to read the last page and then go back and read the book. I think it's kind of stupid, because then you find out things that you don't particularly want to find out. But I have on occasion, like I'll show you with Harry Potter, I have on occasion, if the chapter is like this, if I'm reading here, I have on occasion read like the first few lines of this, or like of the next chapter or something like that, but I've not ever read ahead. Next we're on out now, and so it's O, organized bookshelves or outrageous bookshelves. Right now I have one, well, my bookshelves, they're organized, like they're neat and clean, and they're like in piles and stacks and stuff like that, not just like thrown in there, but they're not organized based on like author or genre or anything like that. The only organization that I have is on this bookshelf right here that you can see, and the organization is that it has all of my small books, like not books like this. It's just like the really small paperback books. That's the only little organization I guess I have. And all of my Jodi Picoult are together, of course, because I absolutely love her. You, under oath, have you ever bought a book based on the cover alone? No. 100% no. It has been my decision, like I have chosen, say I have 2 books, I have chosen one over the other because of the cover, but I've never bought it just on the cover alone. It has always been because I either have known about it and I wanted it, or I like the synopsis or a recommendation or something like that, but I've never bought it on the cover alone. And last question, T, take it outside to read or stay in? It depends on the season. If it's summer, I love going out to read because then I can just go out and lay all day and get tan and read my book. But if it's winter, well, a lot of people don't go outside in the winter to read, but I stay in most of the time. Just because it's a lot more comfortable, especially where I live. There's not really much outside that I can do, or go to read, but yeah, so I would rather stay in, unless it's summer and I can get my tan on. But other than that, that is the tag. I will put everything down below. Please leave a video response. I would love to see it. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.